Hello everyone, welcome to this new MapleStory video. Let me just introduce myself real quick. So, I've been playing MapleStory ever since I was probably 8 and I'm 23 now, so that's quite some time, like 15 years, right? So, I've been playing on and off all the time, quitting, coming back, on and off like I said. And at the moment, I'm coming back to the game. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna change things up. So up until now, I've been playing EU Reboot. My main was on EU Reboot. I had one goal on my main. I had the goal of clearing Lotus and Damien solo, completely solo, from scratch, and without getting carried, of course. Uh, and I did it, right? I did it, and I completed my goal. And it kind of feels like I don't really want to continue playing on this character or on this main. I kind of do, but I also don't at the same time. I can't really explain it. So what I decided was, instead of making another progression series on EU Reboot like I usually do when I come back and then quit it like I usually do when I come back, I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna fuck it, I'm gonna create a brand new main account, right? But if I do it on EU Reboot, that's gonna just feel pointless, right? So I decided, why not just make it on NA Reboot? I have an account on NA Reboot, but it's really old and I don't wanna play on it. So I decided I'll make a completely brand new account on NA Reboot, sorry, and yeah, I'll start from scratch and I'll play a character I've never played before, and we'll see how it goes, right? So basically the character I picked was Bowmaster because I really like the way the skills work. I played some Bowmaster to level 210 on my main account on E-Reboot. Never really got too deep into the character, but I really liked how the character felt. And yeah, I decided, I'm gonna main a Bowmaster this time. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm playing Bowmaster, and yeah, let me tell you about my game plan. So I know a lot of people prefer doing like link skills and then making a main character, and some people prefer doing both at the same time, so like 50 levels on your main and then the rest of the days dedicated to mules, like link skill mules. But the way I like doing it is I just prefer doing a main character, level it up all the way to 200, unlock the first legion blocks, and also get all the important pre-quests and daily quests and stuff like that opened. So Vanishing Journey, Commercy, Golux, all that stuff. And yeah, I like doing it that way. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna level up my Bowmaster all the way to level 200 before I even think about creating a link skill mule. And yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. Basically, I'm just letting you know what my game plan is, and let's jump right into the video, right? Actually, before we jump into the video, I'll just make a tiny disclaimer right here. This is not intended to be some kind of a tutorial. You can take it that way, you can look at what I'm doing and I'll go into what I'm doing a bit, but this is intended to be an adventure of sorts, sort of. I mean, I didn't play the game in like 3 or 4 months, so a lot of changed. I've seen a lot of things change or changed, and I didn't play a new character specifically in like years, right? So a lot of changed in that regard as well. So basically this is gonna be a learning experience for me as well. I'm not gonna know what to do and how to do it and whatever along the way, so I'm gonna learn as we go, but I'll also use tricks that I know and stuff that I've learned over the years. And yeah, I'll explain some of the things that I do, but don't look at this series as if it was like some kind of a tutorial. because that's not the intention behind it. It's merely a progression series. You can follow along, you can not, you can do whatever you want, obviously. And I will go into what I'm doing again. I'm repeating myself just to make the point clear. I will go into what I'm doing if I think that it's important to know, but just know that it's gonna be a progression series, not a tutorial. That's it. I'll stop repeating myself here, and let's jump right into the video. So as you can see, level up all the way to level 30. So I will go into details, oh, or I guess not into details, but I'll go over what happened between level 10 to 30. So obviously levels 1 to 10 are tutorials, so you don't care about it. Most characters start at level 10, or they have some kind of a tutorial until level 30. Explorers specifically start at level 1 and they have a tutorial to level 10. So basically levels 10 to 30, what I did was train Earth Golems and Evil Eyes, and I will go into what I did at Evil Eyes. So Evil Eyes and Karst Eyes and Cold Eyes and the black ones that I don't remember the name of are all a part of a 3-hour exploration set for your monster collection. So when you level up your first character, in my opinion, it's super important that you go and you stay in the map of the Evil Eyes and you kill them until you get the monster collection. Then you go to the Karst Eyes and you get the monster collection. Then you go to the Cold Eyes and you get the monster collection. Then you go to the Black Eyes and you get the monster collection again. And that's very important because you want to start stacking out, or I'm sorry, you want to start stacking as many reward points as you can as early as you can, because you're gonna use them later on for totems, for Water of Life, because there's an event for whatever this thing's called, Golden Fairy Bros, I think, that gives like a free pet for 90 days that can be revived. So you can buy a Water of Life with reward points, so you can stack them. So you need to stack them. They reset every month, yes, I know, but you should stack them anyways, as early as you can, as fast as you can, and you should have as many as you can. Basically, at level 30, all the way to level 30, I always level up in the maps that are closest to where my character starts. So, for example, an explorer starts in Genesis or Kerning City or Pirion or Elenia, right? So I always train at the maps that are closest to the explorers, for example. And since explorers can travel through map to map with the taxi, you can just get to the golems every time, and it's really easy, and you don't need teleport truck, and you don't need anything like this. And since it's a new account, this is all the more important to not waste any mesos on teleport truck. You won't have any mesos actually, but let's just assume you somehow get 5 mil by level 10, somehow, by some act of God, right? It's crucial that you don't waste it on a teleport truck. Just level up to level 30 without getting a teleport truck from the cash shop. I cannot stress this enough. It's a huge waste of money early on in the game to buy a teleport truck before level 30, and I'll tell you why. So at level 33, you open up the daily gifts event, or the daily login event, in which you kill 300 monsters every day and get a different gift every day. And the first gift is a coupon for Hyper Teleport Truck for 3 days. So until level 30, you should never ever get a teleport truck if this is your first character on the account and you've never got the login reward before. Now, after getting the monster collection and leveling up all the way to level 30 and still getting my second job, I went to do my two theme dungeons. I always do Reina Strait first and then Golden Beach, Now the reason I do those two specifically is because they give pieces of equipment that won't be replaced for a long time. Well, for a long time should be taken with a grain of salt here, but they won't be replaced until you get like the better equipment of these slots, and that's gonna be quite some time until you get there, because the best equipment, the better equipments are Zakum pieces, which are very low on drop rate, and earrings, which are only from Horntail or random drops, and that's not something you're gonna get. And the belt is, well, you're not gonna replace the belt like soon. You're just gonna stay with the belt from Reina Strait for a long time. So not only do I do those two theme dungeons, I also upgrade all the items they give, unless I have better earrings, for example, in which case I just upgrade the better earrings. And that's why I do those two theme dungeons specifically. And yeah, after the theme dungeons you get to level 60 and you continue training in whichever map you prefer. I will go into what I did at level 70, I think, if I remember correctly. It was at level 70. I went to the Hectors, or yeah, Hectors, I'm pretty sure they're called Hectors, right? And the Ice Witch, and I trained there, and that's because they drop a piece of gear called Purple Senior, and I hope to get one. I didn't get one, but if you do get one, then that's a free epic potential scroll that you get, well, for free, basically. Like I said, for free, right? So that's really good. So if you're gonna train at White Fangs, at Ice Valley 2 or Snow Valley 2 or whatever this place is called, just go to the Ice Witch area. I'll show how to get there on the screen as I'm talking, I guess. And yeah, that's basically my advice to you here. After farming for a while on Hectors, I got bored of the map, and I thought to myself, you know what, I'll just explore the world of Maple a bit, and I'll go to unpopular maps and explore different areas to farm on. And I did that all the way to level 95, or I guess level 80, sorry, I did it all the way to level 80, and then I went on to just get my professions opened, so I can pick up herbs and, you know, those veins, like those huge mysterious legendary veins thingies, because it's important to get those because they can drop cubes first of all, and then the fragments for Meister rings, and also the juniper berry seeds from the herbs. And yeah, it's just important to get those in general. So I went ahead and got myself my professions opened, and after getting my professions I just continued leveling up all the way to level 100. Like I said in the beginning, this is not a tutorial. I'm not gonna show everything that I've done unless it's something special, or at least that I think that it's special enough to warrant showing it and explaining it. For example, getting my professions opened, that's like special enough that I will go over it. And yeah, after getting level 100, I guess before level 100, I upgraded my gear a bit. I got so insanely lucky on this account, like you won't believe, okay? I got a bunch of epic items just from random monster drops. I got myself my secondary weapon went from epic to legendary in like 4 cubes. Like, you know, when you get those cubes, like the Meister cubes and the Master Craftsman's cube from the gift box at the beginning, like the welcome to Reboot gift box thingy. So I got my secondary weapon to legendary within like 4 cubes or something like that. It was actually crazy, insanely lucky. And yeah, nothing really happened after that, I guess. Aside from getting a bunch of epic items randomly. Oh, I guess those ghosts, like when you see those guys that like, when you know how you have like the rune of reaches, right? And it summons like those witches, reaches, witches. Yeah, so it summons those witches that drop items. So just a quick notice: if you pick up the gear pieces of the witch, like the gear pieces that she drops, so she drops either armor pieces or weapons, right? They have a very high chance to turn out epic, so it's very important that you pick up those items that she drops. It's like, it's really good, yeah, so always pick those up. And I guess at level 120 I did Hila, normal Hila, because I was about to go to sleep, so I said, you know what, before reset I'll just do normal Hila real quick. So yeah, I guess I did normal Hila at level 120. And that concludes the first episode, I think. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. That's more of a pilot episode than anything else. So please leave me feedback and let me know what you think. Do you want to see more of it? Are you interested? Are you not? Yeah, just let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.